The Sun has certainly had a busy weekend. Not only has our star fired off multiple M-class solar flares and coronal mass ejections, CMEs, but it has also topped it all off with a colossal X-class solar flare. This massive eruption peaked on July 28th at 10:33 p.m. EDT, triggering shortwave radio blackouts across the sunlit portion of Earth at the time of the eruption, which included most of Asia and Australia. Solar flares are eruptions from the sun's surface that release intense bursts of electromagnetic radiation. These flares occur when the magnetic energy accumulated in the solar atmosphere is suddenly released. The radiation from solar flares reaches Earth at the speed of light, ionizing the upper atmosphere upon arrival. This ionization creates a denser environment for high-frequency shortwave radio signals that facilitate long-distance communication. However, as these radio waves interact with electrons in the ionized layers, they lose energy due to increased collisions, which can degrade or entirely absorb the radio signals. This loss of signal was detected over most of Asia and Australia during the recent X-flare eruption. Solar flares are classified by size into different classes, with X-class flares being the most powerful. M-class flares are 10 times less powerful than X-class, followed by C-class flares, which are 10 times weaker than M-class. B-class flares are 10 times weaker than C-class, and A-class flares are 10 times weaker than B-class and have no noticeable impact on Earth. Each class is further divided by numbers from 1 to 10 and beyond for X-class flares to indicate the flare's relative strength. The impulsive X-flare on July 28-29 measured X1.5, according to Space Weather Live, as it erupted from Sunspot region 3764. Forecasters have yet to determine whether an Earth-directed CME accompanied the solar flare, according to NOAA's Space Weather Prediction Center. Scientists are awaiting coronagraph imagery to determine if an Earth-directed CME follows this activity. If it did, it wouldn't be the only CME en route. Several CMEs are currently barreling toward Earth and are expected to start arriving on July 30th. Their presence could trigger strong geomagnetic storm conditions and auroras at mid-latitudes. Stay tuned for more updates and in-depth analysis of solar activity and its impact on Earth. If you enjoyed this video, please like, share, and subscribe to Space Vanguard for the latest news on space weather and cosmic events. Your support helps us bring you the most fascinating stories from beyond our world. See you in the next video.